Hi, I'm down here by the river today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about solar panels and how they don't always produce what they say they're going to produce on a sticker. So you have to keep in mind that solar panels, let's use an example that a solar panel that is 100 watts may only produce 50 to 60 watts or even up to 80 watts during the best time of the day. A lot of this is going to be determined by where you place the solar panels. So let me give you a couple of examples that you might be able to use as kind of a guide to go by on what you'll be able to get out of some of your solar panels. On the solar shed, there are 3,000 watts of solar panels on this shed. And those 3,000 watts generate approximately 2.5 times the solar panel power every day that they have. So if I am 3,000 watts of panels, they generate between 6 and 7 kilowatts of power during the day when they're at their peakest performance. So that tells you that the minimum, if you have them in fairly bad locations, you're going to get 2 to 2.5 times their power. And keep in mind, the panels that are on the roof are in fairly premium location here in sunny Florida. So those are going to be getting high. Now, let's talk about the solar panels that are on the RV. Those are a different story. The solar panels on the RV, there's 3,700 watts of bifacial panels placed on a white roof on the RV. Now, the argument could be made that you get no benefits from placing bifacial panels on the RV, and you would probably be correct. So those generate approximately 20 to 25 kilowatts a day on a good sunny day here in sunny Florida. So that being said, you're talking about 6 times its actual wattage is what you're going to generate in a single day. So that would be 20 kilowatt hours a day generated by 3,700 watts or 3.7 kilowatts of power in the solar panels. Now, this is a very good ratio to use when you're trying to determine how much solar panels you're going to need for your van, your RV, your house, shed, whatever the case may be. Somewhere between 2 times what the solar panels generate and 6 times is generally where they're going to come in. I have 12,500 in my house, but on its best day, and they generate 70 kilowatt hours a day, meaning that if they were to store every bit of that power, I would have 70 kilowatt hours. Now, of course, the house uses some of it and so on and so forth like that. But these are good reference points for you to keep in mind when you're building the system. Don't plan on you put in 200 watts of power and you're going to suck in 200 watts for 5 hours, 6 hours a day. It simply won't happen unless you just have the most premium location. The panels are pointed at the sun all the time. They track it all the way across the sky when the clouds come up and go down, and there's never any clouds or anything like that. So I hope this helps. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great day.